Designing for small spaces brings with it a certain discipline. It requires restraint, clarity, and above all, intention. A small bathroom is one of the most telling examples of this design challenge. Unlike larger rooms, where space can absorb excess, a smaller setting demands that every choice carries meaning. Nothing is accidental. Every proportion, every placement, and every rhythm of design must be considered. In such an environment, storage becomes more than utility. It becomes a central element of atmosphere. It determines not only how the room functions, but how it feels. Without order, the space shrinks further, overwhelmed by imbalance. With order, however, the space opens up, gaining lightness and calm. The beauty of working within small dimensions is that it encourages creativity. It asks us to see the potential of walls, corners, surfaces, and flow, not as limitations, but as opportunities. What might feel like restriction becomes a framework for invention, and when done well, the results are not only functional, but elegant. A small bathroom with thoughtful storage design does not feel compromised. Instead, it feels intentional, almost curated. It proves that design is not a matter of size, but of proportion, balance, and care. This is the foundation upon which thoughtful storage choices can transform even the most compact space into something timeless. Efficiency lies at the core of small space design. In larger rooms, inefficiency can be absorbed. Unused corners, awkward proportions, or scattered details do not break the experience. In a smaller bathroom, however, inefficiency is immediately noticeable. It weighs down the atmosphere and disrupts the flow. Efficiency does not mean cramming in more. Instead, it means making sure that every element serves purpose and harmony. Each choice should feel deliberate, never accidental. When storage is shaped by this principle, the space begins to feel clear. There is no sense of excess, no feeling of waste, only precision. A bathroom guided by efficiency does not rely on grand gestures. Instead, it values proportion. It embraces restraint. It seeks a rhythm where nothing overwhelms and nothing feels lost. The strength of the room comes not from how much it contains, but from how seamlessly it supports life within its limits. Efficiency also invites refinement. When fewer elements are present, the weight of design rests more heavily on each. This calls for simplicity that feels intentional, for proportions that are steady, and for choices that can withstand time. The result is not only order, but clarity, a space that feels composed and whole. Ultimately, efficiency teaches us that design is not about how much we add, but about how well the parts relate to the whole. It is a principle that transforms a small bathroom from something functional into something graceful, reminding us that true beauty often emerges not from abundance, but from restraint. If these smart small bathroom storage solutions gave you ideas, don't forget to like this video and share it with friends who want to make the most of their space. Order is the quiet force that shapes the mood of a small bathroom. Without it, even a well-sized space can feel unsettled. With it, even the smallest room can feel calm and complete. It is not simply about neatness, it is about creating rhythm, proportion, and balance. In a limited space, clutter is amplified, small disruptions feel larger, and imbalance feels heavier. That is why storage in a compact bathroom must be designed not just to contain, but to bring order. This order, once established, changes the entire atmosphere. It transforms tension into calm, disorder into flow. Order carries with it a kind of elegance. When everything feels placed with care, the space breathes. Its size becomes less noticeable because the experience of using it is so steady. The room feels purposeful rather than improvised, deliberate rather than chaotic. What makes order so powerful is that it is invisible. Visitors rarely notice storage when it is harmonious, but they always sense its absence when it is not. A small bathroom with balance feels larger, more welcoming, and more enduring than one that chases after excess without direction. This is the quiet beauty of order. It does not ask for attention, yet it defines the entire mood of the space. It creates calm where there might otherwise be chaos, clarity where there might otherwise be confusion. In the smallest of rooms, it is order that allows beauty to emerge. Which storage idea would you try first? Shelves, baskets, or hidden organizers? Let me know your favorite in the comments below. A small bathroom is not only a room, it is a pathway, a place of movement. How storage is shaped within it determines whether that movement feels natural or restricted. A thoughtful design supports flow, a careless one interrupts it. Flow is about rhythm. It is the way a space guides people through without resistance, the way proportions open and close in harmony with use. In a small bathroom, flow is essential because any disruption is immediately felt. If storage blocks movement, the room feels heavy. If it supports movement, the room feels effortless. Good flow is also about perception. A space that moves naturally feels larger than it is. The mind experiences openness, even when the dimensions are limited. This is the magic of flow. It can extend a room without expanding its size. Movement in design is not only physical, but also visual. The way the eye travels across surfaces, the way lines connect, the way details align. All of this influences how a bathroom feels. Storage design plays a central role here, shaping both physical and visual pathways. When flow is prioritized, a small bathroom transcends its limitations. It becomes more than a functional room. It becomes a space of ease, of clarity, of grace. Flow proves that design is not only about what we place in a room, but about how we move through it. For more clever and practical home design tips, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for our next space-saving ideas. The story of small bathroom storage design is one of transformation. It shows how limitation can inspire creativity, how proportion can reveal elegance, and how clarity can bring calm. By focusing on efficiency, order, flow, and balance, these spaces demonstrate that small does not mean lacking, it means intentional. In such rooms, design becomes distilled. Every choice is essential, every proportion meaningful. This clarity creates not only functionality but atmosphere. It allows the smallest spaces to carry surprising weight, offering both practicality and beauty in equal measure. The impact of a small bathroom is not measured in square footage, but in how it feels. When designed with care, it feels spacious even when compact, elegant even when simple, timeless even when modest. It becomes proof that thoughtful design can transcend physical limits. Ultimately, storage in a small bathroom is not about fitting more, but about creating balance. It is about shaping an environment where simplicity carries grace, where proportion creates beauty, and where limitations become opportunities. In this way, the smallest spaces often leave the most lasting impression, quiet, refined, and enduring,